You have been working on certain APIs and have lot of requests that you have tried out and saved in a collection. Now your teammate asks you to share some details of that API so that he or she can try it out on his or her end. This is when sharing of collections comes handy in Postman. So let us start sharing collections in Postman. Let's move to Postman for that. There are various options using which you can share a collection. Now let's say that we have to share this bookstore API collection with someone. For that, we click on the meatball option over here and we see that there's an option to share the collection. Once we click on that, we get various options using which we can share the collection. So the first option is to a workspace. What this means is that you can share this collection between the workspaces. For example, the workspace that I am in right now is Postman Basics. But if I share it with personal, it gives me two options. That is to share collection, or I can share collection and remove it from this workspace. So basically when I say share collection, this bookstore API collection will be available in Postman Basics as well as in my personal workspace. But if I click on share collection and remove from this workspace, it will be available only in personal and it will be removed from the Postman Basics workspace. For now, I'll just say share collection and select personal. And when I say share, let's move to the personal workspace and I see that this collection is also available here. Thus, I was able to share my collection from one workspace to another. I'll move back to the Postman Basics workspace and let's go back to the sharing collection dialog box. So this was the first option to share it between workspaces. Another way to share the Postman collections is using embed. What embed option allows you to do is that it allows you to create a run in Postman button like here, and you can use this button anywhere. For example, in your API documentation, your website, or your README and other places. Anyone who clicks this button will then be able to directly go to your Postman collection and use it. Thus, one necessary thing for using embed is that you should be logged into Postman so that whenever you say generate code, it will upload the collection to the Postman server, and whenever you share the link with anyone, it will be available to them. For example, I click on generate code and here we see that HTML code as well as markdown code is generated. So if you have to embed the code for this run in Postman button in some HTML file, you simply copy this code and paste it over there. And similarly for markdown files, for example some README file, you can use this code. What this code contains is nothing but the URL for this collection. So for example, if I just copy this URL and paste it in browser, it will open up Postman and I'll simply close all this. It says that the collection bookstore API already exists. This is because I opened the run in Postman link in my computer. If some other person opens it, this bookstore API will be imported in that person's Postman. I'll close this for now and move back to Postman. So this is the use of embed option. As the name suggests, it will allow you to embed run in Postman button. An important thing over here is that say tomorrow I update some requests in the bookstore API collection. But I have already shared this collection with others and they may not have the updated copy. So I have to explicitly click on update link and what it will do is it will send the updated copy of the bookstore API to the Postman server and hence now everyone having this collection will get an updated copy. Optionally, we can also select the environment we want to embed. For now, I'm keeping it empty. The next option we have to share is to get a public link, which is similar to the embed option, wherein a link was generated which was embedded in a button. But here we get a link and we can simply share this link to anyone we wish to share the collection with. Now remember, this link is public and everyone can view the collection with whoever you have shared this link, even people outside your team or organization. So be careful while using this option. And similar to the embed option, we have to update the link in order to make the latest changes in the collection available to everyone. So these were the three ways in which we could share the collection. So I'll close this for now. All of these options can also be available from the browse button we see over here. If we go to collections and say share for bookstore API collection, again we have the similar kind of options available. I'll say cancel for now and go back to the build view. So these were the various ways in which we could share the collections. Another way to share collections is using import and export option, but we'll visit this option in detail in the next video.